group. Starting point at the entrance to the back straight. 4 fences in the back straight, the third of which is a ditch. And they're off and racing. And indeed it is Lord Ben and Brave Spartacus who race on towards the first with an advantage about 5 or 6 lengths from Sound Investment. As they rise at the first obstacle. They'll take it safely. Sound Investment, Rajani Express, Wishful Thinking and John Spirit in midfield ahead of Bywise, Duke of Navan. Back to the bottom two, Surf and Turf and Le Bacardi as they race towards the second. Over in front was Lord Ben from Brave Spartacus, and a mistake by Surf and Turf, didn't get very high there as they head towards an open ditch. Lord Ben out in front, takes it a length or so clear from Brave Spartacus. The rest of the field over safely. Le Bacardi the back marker as they head towards the last on the far side. Lord Ben, Brave Spartacus hasn't got very high. My word, he took a chance there for an experienced jumper. Breasted the fence. And he cost him a length or so, and didn't put him out of the race, but it was a chancy moment for James Reevely. 7 lengths back to Rajani Express, Sound Investment in the mauve, Wishful Thinking on the outside of John Spirit, in the red jacket John Spirit, just ahead of Surf and Turk. Duke of Navan representing Nicky Richards, the red colours with the stripes, Bywise and the Bacardi at the back of the pack. Brave Spartacus certainly gave that plenty of daylight, and they're all over it, Bywise and at the back of the field Le Bacardi, and they're beginning to string out now. Lord Ben leading by a couple of lengths from Brave Spartacus, with about 5 to 6 lengths back to Rajani Express, who in turn is 3 clear from Sound Investment. John Spirit's white face up the inside, Wishful Thinking towards the outer. Reached the first up the home straight. Duke of Navan comes next, ahead of Bywise and the Bacardi at the back of the field. Middle one up the home straight is the second of the ditches. Lord Ben. Brave Spartacus runs down the fence, but is clever enough. And the whole field are over without mishap. So Lord Ben by a couple of lengths from Brave Spartacus, who's jumped much better after that uncharacteristic error. Rajani Express has closed up in third, indeed the whole pack just edging closer. Sound Investment on the outside of John Spirit. Wishful Thinking, Surf and Turf, Duke of Navan, Bywise and Le Bacardi. As they reach the next obstacle, Le Bacardi really guessed at it. Could almost see him trying to decide when to take off. He almost propped at it, but he got to the other side safely. So with a circuit to travel in the Monet's Garden Old Roan Chase, out in front it's Lord Ben, leading Brave Spartacus on the turn away. Rajani Express in third, Sound Investment and John Spirit the next two with Wishful Thinking. Then Surf and Turf on the outside of Duke of Navan, Le Bacardi and Bywise still at the rear of the field. Once again, they're just bunching up behind the leader here, a circuit under their belts. And Lord Ben and Brave Spartacus, along with Rajani Express, have been the front three throughout. Lord Ben stretches over that well. Again, they're over it. Bywise, the back marker, just shaken along for a stride or two. So Lord Ben from Brave Spartacus, Rajani Express, John Spirit still right there. Duke of Navan beginning to get involved amongst horses, travelling up with Sound Investment on the outside. As Lord Ben made a mistake there. Lord Ben belted that halfway up. It's given the lead back to Brave Spartacus as they head on towards another open ditch. Brave Spartacus rising in front from Lord Ben there. Rajani Express took it in third place, but caused problem. Rajani Express, I think, may have gone wrong. Rajani Express has gone wrong. In doing so, hampered John Spirit. Duke of Navan just managed to avoid that as Lord Ben makes a mistake on the inside. Bywise trying to get closer with Le Bacardi. Wishful Thinking still there as well. So out in front, it is Brave Spartacus who leads. From Lord Ben in second, Duke of Navan has moved through into third with Sound Investment. Wishful Thinking on the outside of Surf and Turf in the beige, another to have made some ground. Then Bywise, on that one's outside Le Bacardi. John Spirit, after being hampered, has been shuffled to the rear of the field as they take the cross fence. Over in front, still Brave Spartacus and Lord Ben trying to recover from that error. Back in third place, Duke of Navan still travels strongly. Sound Investment in fourth, Surf and Turf, Wishful Thinking ridden along. Bywise trying to get into it now. Green colours with the red cap, just shaken up. Then Le Bacardi as they race towards three from the finish. Brave Spartacus over from Lord Ben. Then Duke of Navan for Nicky Richards on the outside. Sound Investment, Surf and Turf, Wishful Thinking and Bywise still runs on. Last ditch is two from the finish. Brave Spartacus, Lord Ben and Duke of Navan are the front three. Wishful Thinking is rallying towards the outside. Bywise and Sound Investment towards the far side. Brave Spartacus under siege from Sound Investment. Wishful Thinking down the outside. Bywise towards the inner. Lord Spartacus, Sound Investment driven alongside. Here's Wishful Thinking with a run towards the outside at the last. Sound Investment over. Wishful Thinking half a length down. Sound Investment the faster away. away. Wishful Thinking is battling on gallantly, going down on his sword, but it is Sound Investment who will just prevail. Sound Investment beat off Wishful Thinking. Bywise ran a nice race in third place. In fourth then Brave Spartacus. Duke of Navan didn't quite make it home, finishing in fifth place.
Sound Investment beats last year's winner Wishful Thinking and chalks up a 7-1 success. Thought, however, with Nicky Henderson, Robert Whaley-Cohen, Sam Whaley-Cohen, that looked a serious injury incurred by Rajani Express along the far side. We hope for the best for him, but focus back on the winner there, and that was a solid performance from a solid yardstick.
And the Juggernauts are amassing their forces. 4 big trainers have already had a winner. Now Paul Nicholls adds his name to the list. Hats off to Wishful Thinking. Produced Cherry Ripe again for the second year running in this race by Philip Hobbs. He runs a belter, but he's up against a younger horse and he's giving weight. £9 to Sound Investment. Much sharper for that Chepstow run, and that looks like it's going to be a theme with Nicholls' horses. Already, sadly, we've lost Rajani Express. It did not look good. Such a shame. You jump all those national fences beautifully in the top, and then that happens. When he suffered his mishap, and it was a grave one, he badly bowled John's Spirit, so we shouldn't knock him too much. He was barged out of the race. Pace was pretty good, thanks to the 2 front runners, Lord Ben and Brave Spartacus. I don't think it was too severe by any means. You've got lots of horses going well. I think we perhaps have to conclude that Duke of Navan might have needed the race more than seemed likely. He travelled beautifully into the race and then couldn't go on. The Sound Investment is second left of picture with the runner-up Wishful Thinking left-hand side, and they're beginning to stay on strongly as the